December 25th, about 6:50 p.m. These noises you're hearing are from the XAI power plant in Southaven, Mississippi on Stanton Road. The location there used to be a Duke energy plant that has been inoperational for decades. These noises started in August and nearly 24/7 since. From where I'm standing here in my backyard on my deck or outside my door, it's right over half a mile, some 3,000 feet from this site. First started complaining just friends and family about the noise, this high-pitched noise, and how annoying it was, and it's always going. I didn't know whose site this was, didn't know what was going on back there, and started looking into it, and I still don't care that it's Elon's site. So a lot of people are saying, oh, you just hate Elon. I really don't care whose site this is. This is a problem. So since it started, there's been very few days where you're not hearing this at various levels. And we did have 3 days in a row where it was quiet, most peaceful it's been here since it started in August, and that was Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, where that Monday was the public hearing in Memphis, Tennessee for the continued use, or the permit for the continued use of these turbines. Coincidentally, it was quiet here then, with a lot of media and others in town, most likely visiting the Colossus 1 and Colossus 2 site, as well as this power plant here in Southaven. Also, that Tuesday was, when it was quiet, was the day the mayor came down to get a decimal reading and said, hey, it's as low as 39, where they're doing what I asked. Obviously, the day after that, this guy's super loud, full steam, and people farther away in Horn Lake were complaining and asking questions about this noise. So I'm going to show you the decimal reader here, and it's on A mode. Some of my previous readings I was using C. Someone said use A, so I'm going to do that now. And regardless of what you're going to see here at the decimals, I mean, the different noises have effects on people, right? So a loud bang noise is something that's short. An airplane flying over passes by, yes, it's probably louder on the decimal reader, but it passes by, as opposed to being a high-pitched squeal that's 24/7. So let's see if this will focus in. Told all the due diligence was done, this would have no effects on the surrounding neighborhood. So whatever they're saying about the air pollution, the water usage, future problems that may come from this, it's hard for me to believe, since again, they did their due diligence and this would have no effect on us. So whatever other information's been passed along from the XAI engineers and whoever else has approved all this, I don't really believe it. Eventually, I say eventually, so next August would be the earliest that this would be complete, and instead of having these turbines, the temporary turbines and mobile turbines, which are bigger than our houses, they would put permanent turbines in, and my understanding is going to be at least 40. They will be housed, and also a sound wall, which is currently going up. That's possibly will stop the noise. However, starting to look into this in other states and across the U.S. where they're ahead of us in this data center and AI boom and race, whatever, to the top, that even with the sound wall up, that this noise is still present, especially for those that are this close. Again, I don't know if I said it earlier, I'm 3,000 feet, right over half a mile from my backyard, from where I'm standing now, to the site. Yeah, I go in and close my door, as long as I've got TV going or some other noise, I'm not necessarily hearing the high pitch. The other noise sounds like a airplane or jet engine, it kind of echoes through the neighborhood, and I can hear that from most of my bedroom at night with the TV and radio or everything off. You hear that. I've driven to the entrance of the site a month or so ago, and the decimal readings isn't much higher at their entrance to the site as it is from my backyard. Previous decimal readings, I was on the C setting, so it looks much higher. Like, I'll change it. Button actually. I think it's this one. Go to C. Not an audio engineer, but again, I know that constant high-pitched noise is a problem. Keep being told they're working on a solution. It'll be better next week. Well, it's been multiple weeks since I was first told that. I'm sure y'all have had enough. I definitely have. I'm gonna go back inside.